Ladies and gentlemen, as we step into the new year, let us pause and reflect on a truth we often forget. Your life is not a product of circumstances, it is a product of choices. If 2024 was a chapter filled with challenges, disappointments, or stagnation, 2025 presents itself as a blank slate. It is an opportunity not just for change, but for transformation. Today, I want to speak to the spirit within you that longs to rise above mediocrity, to rebuild, and to embrace the person you were destined to become. The foundation of any structure determines its strength, stability, and ability to withstand the test of time. The same principle applies to your life. To rebuild yourself, the first and most critical step is to examine your foundation. This means taking a deep and honest look at the principles, beliefs, and values that guide your decisions and shape your daily life. Many people fail to move forward because they build their lives on a foundation that cannot support the weight of their goals and dreams. If the core of who you are is rooted in fear, insecurity, or limiting beliefs, your progress will always be hindered. Therefore, you must identify and replace these weak areas to create a foundation that can sustain the greatness you are striving for. Examining your foundation begins with self-awareness. This requires a moment of pause and reflection. Ask yourself questions like, what drives my decisions and what beliefs am I holding on to that may no longer serve me? For some, the answers may be uncomfortable because they reveal hard truths. You may realize that certain fears rooted in past failures or disappointments have held you back. Perhaps you've been living in reaction to your circumstances rather than intentionally shaping your own path. Or maybe you've been clinging to the expectations of others, trying to fit into a mold that was never meant for you. Recognizing these cracks in your foundation is the first step toward rebuilding something stronger. Fear, in particular, is one of the most common culprits that weakens a person's foundation. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, and fear of the unknown can paralyze you and keep you stuck in a cycle of mediocrity. Fear convinces you to play small, to settle for less than you deserve, and to avoid risks that could lead to growth. But fear is not a true foundation, it is a crumbling one. You cannot build a life of purpose and significance on fear. Instead, you must confront it. This requires courage, but it is a necessary part of the rebuilding process. Face your fears head on and begin replacing them with resilience. Resilience is the ability to rise after a fall, to keep moving forward despite challenges, and to trust that every obstacle is an opportunity to grow stronger. When resilience becomes the foundation of your life, no storm can break you. Insecurity is another common crack in the foundation. Many people go through life doubting their worth, questioning their abilities, and feeling as though they are not enough. These insecurities often stem from experiences in childhood, past relationships, or failures that left emotional scars. But rebuilding yourself requires you to stop seeing yourself through the lens of your past and start seeing yourself as you truly are capable, valuable, and deserving of success. Begin affirming your strengths and acknowledging your potential. Let go of the negative self-talk that undermines your progress. When you believe in yourself, you build a foundation that is unshakable. Limiting beliefs also play a significant role in shaping a weak foundation. These are the internalized ideas that tell you what you can and cannot achieve. They are often rooted in cultural norms, societal expectations, or past experiences. For example, you might believe that success is only for a select few, or that your circumstances define your future. These beliefs act as invisible barriers, keeping you confined to a small version of yourself. To rebuild your foundation, you must challenge these beliefs and replace them with empowering ones. Remind yourself that your potential is limitless, that failure is not final, and that you have the ability to create the life you desire. Rebuilding your foundation requires a commitment to core values that serve as guiding principles. Values like integrity, discipline, humility, and perseverance become the pillars that support your growth. These values anchor you, giving you a sense of purpose and direction. When challenges arise, your values will remind you of what truly matters and keep you aligned with your vision. The process of strengthening your foundation is ongoing, but it is the cornerstone of rebuilding yourself. A strong foundation allows you to stand firm, no matter how great the challenges ahead may seem. By addressing the cracks, confronting your fears, and committing to growth, you create a solid base upon which to build the life you are destined for. Defining your vision is one of the most transformative steps in the process of rebuilding yourself. A vision is more than a dream or a wish. It is a clear and intentional picture of the life you want to create. It acts as a compass, guiding your decisions, actions, and priorities. Without a vision, life becomes reactive, driven by external circumstances rather than internal purpose. To rebuild yourself effectively, you must take time to reflect on what truly matters to you and design a vision that aligns with your deepest values and aspirations. The first step in defining your vision is to disconnect from external influences and focus inward. Too often, people shape their goals and desires based on societal expectations, family pressures, or comparisons with others. This leads to a life that feels unfulfilling because it is not truly their own. When you rebuild yourself, you must strip away these external influences and ask yourself, what do I truly want? This question requires honesty and vulnerability. It requires you to confront not only your desires, but also the fears and doubts that may have held you back in the past. A clear vision begins with understanding who you are and what resonates with you on a deep personal level. Your vision must also be specific and measurable. Vague aspirations like I want to be successful or I want to be happy are not enough. What does success look like to you? What specific experiences, achievements, or relationships will bring you happiness? Take time to write down your vision in detail. Imagine every aspect of your ideal life, your career, your relationships, your health, your contributions to the world. Envision how you want to feel when you wake up each morning. The more vivid and specific your vision, the more power it will have to inspire and guide you. As you define your vision, it is essential to align it with your purpose. Purpose is the reason behind your existence, the unique contribution you are meant to make in the world. When your vision aligns with your purpose, it becomes more than just a personal ambition, it becomes a mission. This alignment gives your vision depth and meaning, motivating you to persevere even in the face of challenges. To uncover your purpose, reflect on your passions, strengths, and the impact you want to have on others. Ask yourself, what legacy do I want to leave? When your vision is rooted in purpose, it becomes a powerful force that drives you forward. Defining your vision also requires you to break free from the limitations of your past. Many people allow past failures, mistakes, or setbacks to dictate what they believe is possible for their future. But rebuilding yourself means letting go of those limitations. Your vision should not be constrained by what has happened before. It should be inspired by what is possible. Give yourself permission to dream big and imagine a future that excites and energizes you. Believe that you are capable of achieving more than you have in the past. The size of your vision reflects the level of faith you have in yourself and your potential. Once you have defined your vision, it is important to keep it at the forefront of your mind. This means revisiting it regularly and using it as a guide for your daily decisions. Every choice you make should bring you closer to your vision, whether it is how you spend your time, who you surround yourself with, or the habits you cultivate. Consistency is key. Small, intentional actions taken every day will move you closer to the life you envision. When you are clear about your destination, distractions and detours lose their power over you. You learn to say no to what does not align with your vision and focus your energy on what truly matters. Defining your vision is not a one-time exercise, it is an ongoing process. As you grow and evolve, your vision may shift and expand. Allow yourself the flexibility to refine it as you gain new insights and experiences. However, the core essence of your vision, your purpose, and values will remain constant, serving as your anchor. Rebuilding yourself requires a commitment to discipline, consistent efforts toward personal growth. Discipline is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. It is the ability to focus on what needs to be done, regardless of distractions, challenges, or temptations. Many people set grand goals and dream of transformation, but without discipline, those aspirations remain unfulfilled. Discipline turns vision into reality, making it a critical part of the rebuilding process. To truly transform your life, you must embrace discipline as a daily practice. Discipline begins with creating a clear structure for your life. This means setting specific goals and breaking them down into actionable steps. Vague intentions like I want to improve my health or I want to be more successful are not enough. What specific actions will you take to improve your health? Will you exercise daily, adopt a healthier diet, or prioritize sleep? Similarly, what measurable steps will you take toward success? Will you develop new skills, network with influential people, or pursue further education? Discipline requires clarity because without a clear plan, it is easy to lose focus and fall back into old habits. Write down your goals, create a timeline, and commit to a structured path that will guide your progress. A key aspect of discipline is the ability to delay gratification. Growth often requires sacrificing short-term comfort for long-term gain. For example, you may need to wake up earlier to exercise, say no to unhealthy foods, or spend evenings studying instead of watching television. These choices may feel uncomfortable in the moment, but they are essential for building the life you desire. Discipline teaches you to prioritize what is important over what is easy. It reminds you that temporary discomfort is a small price to pay for lasting fulfillment. Each time you choose discipline over indulgence, you strengthen your ability to persevere, and this resilience becomes a powerful tool for transformation. Consistency is the foundation of discipline. It is not enough to act with discipline once or twice. True change comes from sustained effort over time. Personal growth is a marathon, not a sprint. Small, consistent actions compound into significant results. For example, reading just 10 pages of a book each day may not seem impactful, but over the course of a year, it amounts to reading several books that can expand your knowledge and perspective. Similarly, dedicating 15 minutes a day to learning a new skill can lead to mastery over time. The power of consistency lies in its ability to create habits that become second nature, reducing the need for willpower and making discipline a natural part of your daily life. Discipline also requires you to eliminate distractions and stay focused on your goals. In today's world, distractions are everywhere: social media, endless entertainment, and constant notifications. To rebuild yourself, you must protect your time and energy. Identify the activities that do not align with your goals and minimize or eliminate them. Create an environment that supports your focus, whether that means setting boundaries, organizing your workspace, or using tools to manage your time effectively. When you eliminate distractions, you create space for meaningful work and intentional growth. Another important aspect of discipline is self-accountability. You must take responsibility for your actions and hold yourself to a high standard. This means tracking your progress, celebrating your achievements, and addressing your shortcomings without excuses. When you make a commitment to yourself, honor it as you would have promised to someone else. Treat your goals with the seriousness they deserve and resist the temptation to procrastinate or cut corners. Self-accountability builds trust in yourself, reinforcing your belief that you are capable of achieving what you set out to do. Discipline is not about perfection, it is about persistence. There will be days when you feel unmotivated, when things do not go as planned, or when you fall short of your expectations. These moments are not failures, they are opportunities to practice resilience and recommit to your path. Discipline allows you to navigate setbacks without losing sight of your vision. It teaches you to keep moving forward, even when progress feels slow or difficult. Each step, no matter how small, brings you closer to the person you are becoming. Discipline requires a shift in mindset. It is not something you do because you have to, it is something you embrace because you value your growth. Instead of seeing discipline as a restriction, view it as a form of self-love and empowerment. It is a way of prioritizing your well-being, honoring your potential, and investing in your future. When you approach discipline with this mindset, it becomes less about struggle and more about commitment to the life you want to build. Surrounding yourself with supportive and inspiring individuals is a critical element in the process of rebuilding yourself. The people you allow into your life have a profound impact on your mindset, motivation, and ability to achieve your goals. They influence the way you think, the choices you make, and the standards you set for yourself. If you are serious about transformation, you must be intentional about the relationships you cultivate. To rebuild yourself effectively, you need to create a circle of people who uplift, challenge, and inspire you to become the best version of yourself. The first step in surrounding yourself with the right people is to evaluate your current relationships. Take a close and honest look at the individuals you spend the most time with. Are they encouraging you to grow, or are they holding you back? Are they supportive of your vision, or do they breed doubt and negativity? Sometimes the people closest to us, friends, family, or colleagues, may unintentionally hinder our progress because of their own fears or limitations. They may project their insecurities onto you, discouraging you from pursuing your dreams or taking risks. While it can be difficult to confront this reality, rebuilding yourself requires you to create an environment that supports your growth. As you evaluate your relationships, it is important to recognize the qualities of individuals who can contribute to your personal development. These are people who believe in your potential, even when you doubt yourself. They challenge you to think bigger, act with integrity, and stay true to your purpose. They celebrate your successes without jealousy and offer constructive feedback when you need it. Supportive individuals are not afraid to hold you accountable, pushing you to stay disciplined and focused on your goals. They are genuinely invested in your growth and want to see you succeed. Once you identify the qualities you value in others, the next step is to seek out relationships that align with your vision. This may involve stepping out of your comfort zone to meet new people who share your values, interests, and aspirations. Join communities, organizations, or groups where you can connect with like-minded individuals. Whether it's a professional network, a personal development group, or a creative community, these spaces provide opportunities to form relationships with people who inspire and motivate you. Surrounding yourself with individuals who are also striving for growth creates an atmosphere of encouragement and accountability. It is equally important to cultivate relationships with mentors, individuals who have already achieved the success you aspire to. Mentors can provide guidance, share valuable insights, and help you navigate challenges. Their experience and wisdom can shorten your learning curve and give you a clearer path to your goals. Finding a mentor requires humility and a willingness to learn. Approach those you admire with genuine curiosity and respect, seeking their advice and perspective. A mentor can be a powerful source of inspiration, reminding you of what is possible when you stay committed to your vision. While building supportive relationships, you must also be willing to distance yourself from negativity. This does not mean cutting ties with everyone who disagrees with you, but it does mean setting boundaries with those who consistently undermine your progress or drain your energy. Toxic relationships can take many forms, from constant criticism to passive-aggressive behavior or a lack of respect for your time and goals. Protecting your energy is essential for rebuilding yourself, and sometimes this requires letting go of people who are not aligned with the person you are becoming. Rebuilding yourself also means recognizing your role in the relationships you create. To attract supportive and inspiring individuals, you must embody those qualities yourself. Be the kind of person who uplifts, encourages, and challenges others. Show genuine interest in their growth. Celebrate their successes and offer support when they face obstacles. Relationships are a two-way street, and the energy you bring to them will often be reflected back to you. By committing to being a positive force in others' lives, you create a cycle of mutual growth and inspiration. Understand that surrounding yourself with the right people is an ongoing process. As you grow and evolve, your relationships may need to shift. Some connections will naturally fade as your paths diverge, while others will deepen as you share new experiences and goals. Be intentional about regularly assessing the people in your life and ensuring that your circle aligns with your vision and values. Surrounding yourself with supportive and inspiring individuals is not just about seeking external validation, it is about creating an environment that nurtures your growth and empowers you to rebuild yourself into the person you were meant to be. Embracing setbacks as opportunities to learn and grow is a fundamental mindset shift required for rebuilding yourself. Challenges and failures are inevitable in life, but how you respond to them determines whether they will break you or build you. Too often, people view setbacks as signs of inadequacy or evidence that they are not capable of achieving their goals. This perspective leads to discouragement and stagnation. However, when you learn to see setbacks as valuable lessons, you unlock their potential to propel you forward. Rebuilding yourself requires transforming obstacles into stepping stones and viewing every experience as a chance to become stronger and wiser. The first step in embracing setbacks is to shift your perspective on failure. Many people have been conditioned to fear failure, seeing it as the opposite of success. In reality, failure is an integral part of the success journey. Every great achievement is preceded by moments of struggle and mistakes. When you encounter a setback, it does not mean you are incapable or unworthy. It simply means you are in the process of learning and growing. Changing your mindset about failure allows you to approach challenges with curiosity rather than fear. Instead of asking, "Why did this happen to me?" ask, "What can I learn from this?" This shift empowers you to extract meaning and growth from every experience. Setbacks also provide an opportunity to reflect on your approach and refine your strategies. When things do not go as planned, it is a chance to evaluate what worked, what did not, and why. Perhaps a particular method or mindset was ineffective, or maybe external factors influenced the outcome. Whatever the case, setbacks invite you to take a step back and gain a clearer understanding of the situation. This process of reflection is essential for personal growth. It helps you identify patterns, adjust your plans, and develop a more effective approach moving forward. Without setbacks, you might continue down a path that is not serving you, unaware of the adjustments needed for long-term success. Embracing setbacks also cultivates resilience, a quality that is crucial for rebuilding yourself. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity and keep moving forward despite challenges. Each time you face a setback and choose to persevere, you strengthen this quality. Resilience is not about avoiding pain or difficulty. It is about developing the mental and emotional strength to endure them. Life will inevitably present obstacles, but resilience allows you to face them with confidence, knowing that you have the ability to overcome whatever comes your way. Over time, resilience becomes a source of inner power that fuels your progress no matter how difficult the journey may seem. Another important aspect of setbacks is their ability to foster humility and self-awareness. When you face challenges, you are reminded of your limitations and the areas where you still have room to grow. This awareness is not meant to diminish your confidence, but to encourage you to seek help, learn from others, and continuously improve. Setbacks teach you that success is not achieved in isolation. It often requires collaboration, mentorship, and support from those who have walked a similar path. By acknowledging your need for growth, you position yourself to receive guidance and wisdom that can accelerate your progress. Setbacks also serve as reminders to appreciate the journey rather than solely focusing on the destination. When you encounter difficulties, it can be tempting to fixate on the end goal and become frustrated by delays or detours. However, setbacks encourage you to slow down and recognize the value of the process itself. Each challenge you face is shaping you into a stronger, more capable version of yourself. The lessons you learn along the way are often more valuable than the outcome you initially sought. Embracing setbacks allows you to find meaning and purpose in the journey, making the rebuilding process more fulfilling and rewarding. Setbacks build character. They test your commitment, integrity, and determination. It is easy to stay motivated when everything is going well, but true growth happens when you persevere through difficulties. Setbacks reveal your strengths and expose areas where you need to develop further. They challenge you to stay true to your values and vision, even when the path is uncertain. This process of character building is essential for long-term success because it prepares you to handle greater responsibilities and challenges in the future. When you embrace setbacks with courage and determination, you not only rebuild yourself but also lay the foundation for a life of resilience, purpose, and fulfillment.